I'll be honest, I do not like this jankety setup with the Acme threaded rod in the springs here, because some of the threads are damaged, and even when they're not, it's a spring system, so it's just loud and jerky and uneven and unstable when you turn it. Probably before next year, I'm going to replace this with a hydraulic cylinder, then just run a second set of remotes for it, because this tractor has 3 sets of remotes, and even the Zetter is going to have a 3rd set here soon. Oh, this is such a pain. Oh well. Oh, we gotta go the other way. Dang it. It's my advice. I tell people when you buy used farm machinery to buy it a season ahead of time, so you can go through and make whatever mods you have to and fix whatever stuff you have to. But of course I didn't follow my own advice, so now I gotta deal with this myself. Life's too short to listen to that jingle. Hi, Spider. Now, I didn't really want to do this because the hydraulic fluid in the disc is different than what the tractor uses, but it looks clean, and I was actually going to use this disc to break in the engine on the Zetter some, but unfortunately it's too long with the tractor to comfortably fit on the trailer. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, my main concern today is that these disc gangs are going to bottom out on the pavement. It's going to damage my nice new blades. What are these things? 205, and it looks a little narrow, so I'm going to guess whatever the equivalent of a 215 75 R15 is. I got to get that as a proper implement tire for this. Alright, that's almost 40 psi. That's about as much as I want to put in something that's old and dry rotted like this. Oh shoot. No! Oh, I thought that thing would be good for today. Man, that came apart fast. I'm just cruising along and I hear about as fast as this wheel's spinning. And yeah, now we're here. Dang it. Oh, what a pain. What a pain. You guys make fun of me for putting new tires on everything, and there's a reason for it. To be fair, they are usually needed, but it's pretty much the cheapest insurance you can get. Saves you from situations like this. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. Well, I better think of something here quick. You know, this is both a, waiting on my phone here, this is both a blessing and a curse. It's bad because, you know, of the aforementioned reasons, but it's good because when I left, I was like, man, I really can't go all that fast with this thing. This tractor tops out at basically 25 miles an hour, and anytime I was going over 13 or so, the whole disc is back there going like this, just up and down, up and down, up and down. And I'm looking at that wheel in particular, and I think that tire's kind of doing like one of these little shimmy numbers a little bit. And yeah, I'm watching this happen, and I was like, well, you know, I wonder if this thing has a bent axle, or if it's like defective since new and something doesn't line up quite right, or what's going on with this. No, turns out it's hopefully just a tire. hopefully I'm gonna get picked up pretty soon. Then I'll have to go grab the impact, take this off. We'll go to the tire shop. Man, I knew that really wasn't the world's greatest tire, but I honestly thought it would still be good for today, at least. I'm actually just thankful that happened where it happened, because I guess there's not much in there anyway. And I'm actually pretty thankful that happened where it happened, because that is a pretty busy road. It's about the busiest I want to take a tractor down, and this blew like there. So I just had to limp it, you know, 200 feet or something. And that could have been bad, because there's some pretty open, wide open stretches on this road. That one's a maybe. Check for spiders. Oh, hopefully nothing too crazy toxic. Oh, I love this thing. The center part of this hub or whatever is way too, is significantly larger on the disc. Alright, so there's a small off-road shop like a mile, 2 miles that way or so, and I just drove up there. My plan was to get them to take the wheel off that trailer tire that didn't fit and put it on this rim, but that's just a cheap like Chinese 15-inch trailer tire. I wasn't really all that thrilled about it, especially since if I did that I could no longer use that rim on, you know, any trailers unless I bought a new tire for it. So I go to this place, and big, you know, like 3/4 ton, 1 ton lifted square toe boot style trucks all over, and I'm like, yeah, you guys have any 15-inch tires? He's like, I don't think so, but he's dismounting the blown out tire, and I see him go like that, looking at this big pile of used tires, and he's like, I think we have one. And this is literally the only probably smaller than 24-inch tire they had in the entire place. And I got the thing changed and installed for $20 reduced cash to the guy who owns the place. So that was a definite everybody wins kind of deal. I think this tire probably does have a season or 2 left in it. I know I should say better than to say these things, but I don't see any punctures anywhere in it. No real weather cracking. I mean, I don't really usually run old car tires on stuff, but you know, that one seems fine, and it looked a lot better than the one was on this side. So especially because this disc isn't going to see that many miles on it in the year, I might try and get this to last for a couple years. But shoot, man, 20 bucks, can't beat it. I'm really thankful that place is there. All right, well, now I gotta take this stuff back and get a ride out here, grab the tractor. Okay, my ride just left, and away we go. Tractor's still warm, I like it. First test of the new tire. So far so good. Ah shoot, now I gotta turn this thing around up here somewhere. It's all right.